Hey everyone, Eternal64 here, and today we are here for some more Crash Bandicoot, The Huge Adventure for the Nintendo Game Boy Advance. Now, we're here for the fourth and unfortunately final warp room. No hidden ones here. Now, let me check. Okay, so there actually is, and funnily enough it's called a no-fly zone. Trip. And the final countdown. So we have three space levels in this one. Pretty cool. But let's focus on this for now. Let's get into the space once more. Now, it actually turned out from a recent playthrough I did with Entrance. This is just pretty much in response to a question I had earlier. There actually is no death route in Entrance either. For the longest time I thought there was, but I guess not. But now we have the Death Tornado Spin ability once again. And as you can see with these little things that they actually brought back from Warped, touching these will actually automatically use the Death Tornado Spin. And they brought back these enemies from 2. Oh, good lord. I hate these so much, because like, I think in the GBA in this game, whenever you jump, they actually switch over. So it's like they intentionally know you're gonna jump. Well, the ones that do switch anyway. But I think that's what happens. I can't really be for sure just yet. Not to mention there's actually 2 space levels now, so whether it's this one or the one after, who's to say? Watch out for those. Let's see, that's 3 nitros. Should be 44 unless there's like, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not gonna lie to you, after having like heard the Entrance version of this track, part of me wants to go through the effort of like having that one edited into this level, but at the same time it's just like, it don't feel right. Okay, so I think with the red gem, there's actually a section where I think you're supposed to like start crouching and all that. And one of those areas is where you need to get the red gem. Either that, or it's just a section where you need to use the Death Tornado Spin. But again, it could just be the other space level I'm thinking of here. Ah, god dang it. Oh, yeah, that actually might be one I was referring to, the other level. Or not. You can have it. Oh, no, it's down here. I'm almost certain it's down here now. Yep, an unfortunate spot to fall in, but I know it's there now. Oh my god, and they have the nerve to put these down here too? Okay. Just in case. I don't trust it. No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But at least now I know that's all the boxes too. One downside though is that, like, unlike pretty much the console version, the console games, you know, I should just use the Death Tornado Spin and just go down there, huh? Anyway, unlike the console games, anytime you collect a crystal or gem or anything like those you do not get to keep even after like collecting them. Like, you do not get to keep them after dying, so you have to go all the way back and do it all over again. Just like any other game. No death abuse here, I'm afraid. What is this pattern? Okay, at least I know it's safe to hit this now. Just because I worded it, look at that. As soon as I jumped, it changed. And I was right there too. I'm so goddamn sick. Final water level, and we start off with an eel. 2 of them. 3 of them even. Good lord. And a shark. And now we got these actual eels too. The electric eels from like Crash 2. Come on, activate already. I still ran into it. Oh my god. Wait, when was there an Aku? Unless that actually comes up as soon as you die. Oh, I didn't even need to touch him. I'm sorry. Okay, no crate. I don't think they put crates on anywhere below like the actual flooring of this, which makes it really convenient. But like in warps, you can end up finding boxes that are just floating in midair, sometimes hidden, especially in the case of Cortex, where it's like they can be hidden behind reefs if you're playing like the PS2 or Xbox versions of the game. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I don't feel safe. Never mind, I feel safe. And it's just 2 nitros here on top of all this. Just 2 nitros? How generous of them. I saw that. I know y'all saw that. Trying to fake me out. Oh god, I need to remember. I don't recall what they put in this one. Okay, so they actually use the same like theme as they did for our engine. Whether that's a good sign or not, I'll let that be for your interpretation, but for me, it's an omen. Because, like, if they had to do this for engine, I can only imagine what they're going to do for the case of, like, well, this. Not touching the boosters. Oh, so some of them, they just don't, if they're going fast, they just will not care. Can you please stop that? Please. Oh! And you know, I know like, if they only aim for things that are automatically moving, how come they're not going for all these freaking pilots that are just flying around like this? Like we're playing a goddamn game of Galaga. Ah! 56 boxes this time. Oh, good lord. Like, it doesn't sound like a lot. It really isn't a lot. It's just for how these levels are laid out. Oh god, pilots and bombs here? What is this? You can't even, they do not want you to sit here and be prepared. Well, too bad, I'm prepared. Oh god, they're popping these now, and they're in formats? What is this? They're doing a B-shape! And like I said, when they explode, like when you blow it up, it doesn't last so long, but when they blow themselves up, it takes like 10,000 years for the hitbox to go away. Wait, what are they doing? Oh, what the frick? What is this dive bombing? This is too much! This dive bombing formation of bombs and freaking fireworks. Oh, good lord. All while I have to worry about these goddamn crates. That's the sad part, is like, the hazard on this isn't even all this that are just shooting at me. It's the freaking crates. Can y'all chill with that? Holy. What the? And then they're running? I think there's still one more section left after this. This is probably going to be the worst one. I don't recall how much damage these things do. I do not care to find out. That's weird. Okay, oh god, they're coming in pairs now. Yeah, so these aren't running like the ones before. This game knows I need so much health after all that nonsense. Look at this. Okay, we got all the crates, so now it's just a matter of facing off this very last blimp and being done with these blimp levels. Like, I'll say this is ironically still more fun than like the, freaking, those levels, like the Sky Chase zones in Sonic Adventure, sadly enough. Because like, this is still automated for the most part, but at least there's a lot more going on this time, as opposed to just like aiming and shooting. Like I said in there is an appeal for it, but for a Sonic game, I don't know. I don't know if we should be putting that there. But then they were experimenting with stuff, and we got freaking fishing in that game. Don't even get me started with how people thought about those. Wait. That's why. What is this? I think we should just go without even hitting that, to be honest. We just started the level, by the way, and I already hit 71 crates. And this is my first checkpoint. Oh, they would put crates down there. So, if you haven't been seeing this, with the invincibility in this game, crates immediately pop and you don't get any kind of bounce whatsoever on this compared to what you would in a console game. So it's like you can't just stand on them for a second and then they break. No, they break immediately. So, in this case, if I try going down for this, I would die. I'm glad, another thing, I'm glad that Warped made it so it's like just 5 bounces on those as opposed to 10, like in the first 2 games. Like, I get the idea of getting, like, the Wumpa crates, like, one Wumpa per bounce in the earlier games, but Warped is just like, you know what, let's just do it like this. Which, honestly, just makes timing it not only faster, but easier to, like, more closely examine and trying to count the 10. Not that I have a problem with counting, actually, it's just... holy... Under invincibility? Alright, here we go. We're in it now. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I was talking about something about the crash logic when it came to platforming, where it's like, if you're trying to time something with the way the crash games do it, I'm probably just gonna take the hit here. Like, because like, look at that. I love how it doesn't even bother reaching it here. Anyway, with the crash logic I was mentioning, these are just so I can get back and get that extra life. Where it's like, if you can time the jump to where you get there by the time that hazard is gone, that's where I feel like that's what the idea was. Hopefully I won't be needing those. Okay, this has to be where the yellow gem is. You know, if I don't mess it up like that. I'm so scared of that goddamn natural. Like, something's gonna happen and I'm gonna hit that natural, I swear. Now, let's just go back. Please let there be a checkpoint somewhere here, man. You know what? I'll take it. This counts as a checkpoint. This level, for some reason, is very scarce on this checkpoint, which I'm not really complaining too much on. The challenge is nice, but good freaking lord, calm down. Now, there's a lot of nitros on this one, so I'm not too worried. Except they put the nitro switch right here in the bonus room of all places. Again, there's one more. Please let the one more. Oh, cool, it's right here. Okay. I think that's all the gems in this area, actually. Not even just the crystals, obviously. Now, of course, you can go up and down like you can in any other game. Let's see what we're missing here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think it's 5, 6 here. Yep, 6 right here. 7, 8. Yep, just 8 gems. So I guess in the next part we can do a little bit of backtracking on this before we end up hitting up the relics. So let's do this, Cortex. No Uka-Uka to save you this time, no. That dub cut, like those dub cutscenes I mentioned before, it's like they actually have one on the actual boss fight here, which is actually pretty cool. Ah, I jumped too early. And every time you miss, whether you miss it or you die, you have to sit through this whole thing over and over again. So don't miss. When it gets really red. Okay. And of course the pattern changes and gets faster. I gotta stop panicking, like... There we go. Now it's getting really high up. And we get the turbo run ability, which you just run. You fool! It will take forever to fix this mess. Super! You got all the crystals. Let's hope there's enough power in these to reverse Cortex's dirty work. Crash, you've done well. But Cortex is still a threat to us as his space station and planetary minimizer have not been destroyed. You must go back and retrieve the gem and relics from each location. Because you have to do that just so you can get through this. And we will be reviewing the credits afterwards, so. And the next parts, we'll be doing a bit of cleanup here with the gems. And then afterwards, like after that, will be just like, at that point forward will just be like all the relics for each location. Of course, doing all platinum. You know how we do things here with Crash. So, with all that being said, this is our Toys of War sign out. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fuel, stay enjoy your life, and of course, as always, stay warped. Stay warped!